BAM is America's oldest continually operating performing arts center. We have 3 main stage venues, 4 cinemas, 3 rehearsal studios. We produce adventuresome art with adventuresome artists for adventuresome audiences. The main stage building opened in 1908, so BAM has had a long-standing relationship here in Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
There's always been a very sort of lively conversation going on between the community and how BAM responds to that community and what it means in this particular place. This building, in many ways, was an answer to be able to provide space for that kind of community that we were not able to service in the other building.
BAM did a number of focus groups with many different community leaders here to talk about what might be the function of a new building and a new space. And I think that the results of that was so informative in terms of the decisions that were made. It was meant to be a place for a whole community of residents, artists as well as just people who wanted to use the space.
We needed a less than 300-seat, completely flexible theater. There are many challenges to the practicality of completely flexible. You go from an audience that's straight on to an audience on 4 sides to an audience on 3 sides. For the first time, we were able to invite a group of artists from Brooklyn and New York City and the global community who make intimate work into an intimate environment.
The biggest surprise for me was the speed with which we turned show after show around.
You go from a choreographer, and then you go to a theater company, you go to musicians, you go to a filmmaker. That was a challenge, to learn the skill of how to create a management system that could be responsive to a varying degree of size of audience. When you build a building, to increase the services and programs that you're rendering to artists and audiences, you need to enhance your staff.
And along with myself came technical people, production people. We created a whole nother arm, actually, of the whole BAM body.
These are the offices of our Education and Humanities Department. They were able to move over from some cramped offices in the Opera House to a whole floor of their own.
I think the greatest impact has been on the family programs. With the opening of the Fisher, we have opportunities to expand both family programs as well as our in-school programs. So we are able to bring students into the spaces so we can open Tuesday through Friday.
Once we actually had the building up and running, we had a big block party. We had no idea what the interest would be. The capacity of the building is about 450 people. We had probably 1,000 people over the course of an 8-hour day. So we ended up having people stretch down the block trying to get this into the building. You know, it's a good challenge to have, and we are taking our best guess at these programs and developing our own capacity.
All of these challenges take collective thinking, creative problem solving to come up with solutions. And that's the strength of BAM, it's the team.
There has been an ownership taken to this building from this community of artists, of students, of parents, of people who live here. It just was a tremendous testimony about the need and what a great opportunity it is to fulfill and satisfy that need.